everybody. Welcome to the Grace Grella Show. I'm Grace Grella, your intuitive host, and as always, we're here because it's all about you. We want to get you into the positive zone. We want to give you that 411 you need in your lives, that love from above. Make sure that, every little thing's going to be all right, and that is the truth of it. And tonight is a very special night for a lot of reasons. The major numero uno reason is my special guest, la-di-da, Raven Adams. Yay, girl. Hey, whoop, whoop, whoop. Thanks for coming.
I'm so excited.
Woo, woo, me too. And that we're doing this on, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. You're a Taurus. Hello.
Yes.
Okay. So it's like getting you out there, getting, a pilot of the airways, getting your talent and the awareness for everybody about how wonderful and special you are, and you are. And your photography is just off the hook. And I know on Instagram it's Lead with Energy that you really focus and put your photography forward on that, right? But if people want to just check you out with everything, every little thing you do, it's www.ravenadams.com. And we're so happy that, I just can't stop. I'm going to start stuttering. I have to stop this. Okay? It's just the energy.
I'm excited too.
The energy is palpable here. Well, I've been a fan of yours for quite a while. I always watch you on Jeffrey and Brian's Tattoo Inc. Podcast.
I love them.
And I love them as well. And now because the interaction and the energy, the three amigos with you guys. And
100%.
Yeah. And, what's lovely about the universe is that we can be magnets and attract the same kind of energy we really wish to be around. So putting out that positive energy and putting our best foot forward and really helping people and being from the heart chakra, that's you all rolled up into one, because that's how fabulous you are. I can't express that enough, but I really want to know for myself now, how did you get involved in photography and using your intuition? Because you can feel it. Anybody can just look at your photographs and feel the energetic flow and that you're just in the zone when you're doing your work. How did you recognize that you had that gift?
It's funny because in the beginning, I didn't know I was using my intuition and my gifts, my psychic gifts with my photography at all. It just kind of started out as a hobby at first. And then people started messaging me saying, hey, you really have a really amazing eye. You should probably try this professionally. So I just started shooting friends at first. But it's interesting you mentioned the intuitive gifts with it, because photography to me doesn't feel like work at all. And I know some photographers are super, super planners with photography and they get super stressed out. And if you've worked with me, if you're a client of mine, I don't do that at all. I just have fun during my shoots. That's how it should be, and I think that's why it comes out in my photographs. I don't over-plan or over-analyze for shoots at all. Like, I'll pick a location and I'll have a specific idea, but I just let spirit guide me. I just have fun. I use my intuition during the shoot, and that's how it should be.
You go, girl. Go with that flow. Whoop, whoop, and it shows.
That's how it should be.
Because your work is just phenomenally brilliant, and I'm not just jazzing that up here because I adore your work. It's truth. Okay. So
thank you.
And I love, love, love the fact that you would place cards. Spirit cards, tarot cards, different decks of cards around Manhattan, and the people that would find them with synchronicity, they needed that message in their lives at that time. And you've gotten plenty of feedback about that, I'm sure, right?
I mean, I get feedback weekly. It's really, really interesting. Every card, not everybody reaches out to me when they find the cards, but as you know, working with spirit and being a medium, it always aligns. So I always put the intention out. That again is like photography. It's super simple to me. Once I surrender and I say, spirit, I'm placing this card, let it bring light to this person. It's insane the messages I get from people if they've gone through breakups, I had one guy that found a balance card, and he actually messaged me and said, "Hey, I'm nominated for a Latin Grammy," and the name of his album was called Balance, and he ended up winning a Grammy like a few months later. So the card completely aligned. So Lead with Energy is my baby. Absolutely love placing cards.
Wow. Your energy is palpable. It is just so awesome. And we're so blessed that you're here to be interviewed today. And especially just everything aligned. I mean, hello, full moon in Taurus with the eclipse. And you're going to eclipse the photography profession, darling, with your innovative work. And I'm sure, get ready, take your vitamins. You're going to be a very busy lady.
Yes, I'm excited.
And yeah, you should be. And hopefully we can give some excitement and good energy to a caller, Tommy, who's on the line. Tommy, are you?
Yes.
Hello?
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
What's your question, Tom?
Well, I want to know if I'm going to be moving in the new year.
Will you be moving in the new year? Okay. I'm hearing definitely.
Okay.
But not with immediacy. I mean, not like in January. Like I'm feeling like more springtime.
Okay.
And something to do with renting a house.
Uh-huh.
And out east. Were you looking out around the Hamptons?
Oh, I haven't been looking yet.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Okay, but I see a house out in the Hamptons, and this could very well be like referred to you. Somebody says, "Well, I need somebody." It's like a win-win situation. Gee, funny that you say you need to be moving because I'm looking for somebody to house sit, or I'd feel more comfortable if somebody was in my house while I'm not there.
Okay.
So I think that the universe is going to hook you up, is what I'm thinking.
Sounds good to me.
Let's ask Raven. Raven, are you picking up any vibes for Tommy?
Sorry, I got distracted for a second because the lights were flickering.
Oh.
Let me pick a card for you. Now, I know Grace went over the home for you. Is there any other area in your life you have a question about? So let me explain a little bit how I work. I'll ask Spirit a guidance card for you on your next action step, what you need to do, and then I'll just pull from there.
Okay, health.
Health, I usually don't do health. Is there, because that's can be kind of touchy.
Let's see.
You know what? How about this? I'm going to pick a guidance card for you this week from Spirit on what you need to focus on. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay, Tommy, right?
Yep.
Okay, Tommy. Okay, your card, I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but it's peace. So Spirit is asking you to cultivate more peace in your life. So this could be, I want you to ask a question this week about 3 things that bring you peace. If you feel anxiety, if you feel on edge, I want you to do a couple things this week that bring you peace. What are 3 things that bring you peace?
Shopping.
Shopping? Okay, what else?
Going to the Y.
Going to where?
To the Y.
The gym.
The gym.
The gym. The working out at the Y.
Yeah.
YMCA. Yeah.
Okay. And what's the 3rd thing?
I can't think right now.
That's okay. So also I'm being really drawn to the symbol of the dove on this card. So just be open to that. The next couple of weeks, you might see dove symbolism. And also if you feel a little anxiety, picture that you're surrounded by doves, because that is very, very, very much a peaceful energy. And picture a white light around you if you feel stress over anything. But the dove, I'm very, very much drawn to. So if you see symbolism of a dove, that's a beautiful sign for you.
Okay.
Okay?
All righty. Thank you.
And also, Tommy, and I agree with what Raven's giving to you. And when you're out and about, white feathers. I'm seeing white feathers, and I'm sure.
Yes.
Because I keep hearing the song, just like the white-winged dove sings the song. Sounds like she's singing. I'm seeing feathers around you. So she's right on point, and I think it's your spirit guide's a way of telling you to chill a little bit because you're so stressed out. Because you worry too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and who's Carol to you? Who's Carol in spirit? Carol?
My friend that died in 2019.
Oh, okay. Because I'm hearing Carol is the one that's going to be sending you these feathers.
Okay.
Okay, so hey, we hooked you right up there, buddy
Yes,
boy.
you did.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Thanks
Good
for
luck,
calling
Tommy.
in.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night, Tom.
You too.
Okie dokie. All right, and we have so many people tuning in here for us, Raven. It's really exciting. And Caitlin Jansen is needing some career guidance. So maybe you'd want to draw a card for her and see.
Absolutely.
That would be awesome. So hang in there,
Caitlin?
Caitlin. Raven is going to, we don't have her on the phone yet.
Yeah, but she's on Facebook comments, right?
Yeah, she's on the comments.
Okay,
So she's
Caitlin.
looking for career guidance. So see what the cards are going to direct her towards.
And also, Caitlin, I'm going to pick one card for you, but feel free to add me on Instagram at Lead With Energy. And because we don't have a lot of time here, but I can go into more a detailed reading for you as far as career. Just mention that you were on the show, okay? Interesting. You got loyal heart. So something for you is I feel like you're the type of person that really wants to cultivate people around you that you work with, where you feel safe, you feel seen. I also feel that that's you, though. The loyal heart is you. So I could see you where you're really helping people or counseling people. Definitely put the intention out strong for you that you want to be surrounded by loyal people that actually see your heart. And as you know, you give that energy out to people and it will return back to you. So this has 2 owls on it as well. Owls are a great sign of wisdom. When I see owl, I think about ancestors for me specifically with my spirit guides. So ask your spirit guides for guidance as far as your career. And again, with this card, look out for owl symbolism. It wouldn't surprise me at all if you see owl symbolism this week.
Well, Caitlin, that's awesome news. And as Raven suggested, please follow her on Instagram at Lead With Energy, and she can give you further 411 because we are limited with the time frame here this evening. But I definitely agree with her, and Raven, Caitlin's saying thanks, exclamation point. So she's very grateful, very grateful. And hopefully we can get Nancy some positive 411 too. Nancy, are you there?
Yes, hi, Grace.
Hey,
hi,
Nancy.
lovely Grace.
How are you, love?
That's going to be my birthday tomorrow.
I know. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Allie. I'm actually curious about, it might not be a happy question, but I recently had a falling out with my sister and about a month ago, and I just really don't understand what's bothering her.
Okay, well, Raven's going to be pulling a card for you.
Okay.
And we'll see what Spirit's directing you to focus on in this regard.
Okay.
So I do want to say this, and I do this with a lot of people, because you get people, and I see this a lot with love relationships, where people are always like, what does the other person think about me, right? But we have to be mindful that the other person is the other person, and all we can control is our energy. So I'm going to ask Spirit guidance on what you could do with this situation within your own energy to get some clarity, okay?
Sure.
So a guidance card with your sister. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Are you there?
I actually made a decision, but I'm not quite sure if I'm going to keep it.
With your
Okay.
Okay, let me just pull one.
Okay.
This is interesting. So it's Yang, I know it might be hard to see in reverse. So I'm getting for you, and I can even feel it in your voice. You feel like you almost overgive, right? And Spirit's telling me you have to give to yourself as well. Stop feeling like you have to overgive to your sister, not only your sister, but people around you, because that is exhausting your energy. Don't feel like you constantly have to prove yourself in order to receive love. Does that make sense?
Somewhat. She's very critical, so I sometimes feel hypersensitive. Yes.
Okay. Well, you just have to, family's funny, but if you feel tension with her, you have to understand, don't feel guilted where you have to have that connection. Sometimes family is friends, but this is a very clear card that you don't have to overexhaust yourself with people and with her.
Did you say yang?
Yeah. But the card is
like
in reverse.
Yin yang?
Yeah.
Right, I understand. It's a male energy.
Mm-hmm. But it's like you're like overdoing it.
Right. Yes, it makes some sense. But I still don't understand what it is that bothers her.
Okay, you ready? I got to cut to the chase because I'm an Aries and I have no patience. Hello? Okay.
I'm here.
Okay, so this is the deal. Your sister's very insecure about herself, honey.
I know.
All right.
Thank you.
And you just bring up all her inner demons. She looks at you and there's this envy. There's this, I wish I could be more like her. And so it's unfortunately it's textbook. It's like, all right, well, if I tear her down, I'll feel built up, which is ridiculous because energetically all she's doing is digging her ditch a little deeper, okay?
100%.
So it's all about forgiveness. You don't have to forget, but you need to forgive. And you can love her 25 miles away from her.
Yeah, because I'm deciding, see, she's been projecting her shadow on me for I'm a kid, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah, well, since you're
triggered.
like 3 years old, I'm hearing. Since you were little.
Yeah, I'm so tired of it. I almost feel like I don't want to forgive anymore. I'm tired. I'm worn out.
Well, in order to disconnect, but this is very important, sweetheart. And it's really important because you're a Scorpio. And the full moon's in Taurus. It's the opposition. It's that energy. It's that, button heads energy. And the only way to win in a tug of war is to drop the rope. That energetic struggle, you release it. Do this.
Right.
So you have to do the spiritual surrender here.
Yeah.
And you're always going to love her. You're not going to always like her.
Right.
So you need to distance yourself so that, you aren't triggered any longer.
Right.
And,
I feel like I'm a trigger to her because
and vice versa. The two of you are doing the dance together. And I think that's what Raven was alluding to.
Right.
She said we all need to take responsibility for our own energy. Right, Rachel?
Right.
Right, Raven? I think
Absolutely.
that's,
Yeah.
But Grace, does she know she's doing this? Or does she?
Not consciously, honey.
Yeah, subconscious.
Still not yet?
This is a subconscious a trigger energy for her. She doesn't have the awareness. It's a pattern. It's a behavioral pattern. And, I'm so happy that you called in, honey, because this is the time with the energy that's going on right now that everyone on the planet, no matter what your sign is, everyone needs to release and let go of what's no longer working for you.
Right.
It's like, bye-bye, see it, don't let the door hit you in the butt on the way out, okay?
I felt like that, but I felt guilty for feeling that.
No, this is a guilt-free zone. What everybody needs to recognize is self-care comes first, all right?
That's right.
And until you fill up your cup and you're secure and you're safe and sound, you're not going to be of use to anyone else. It's, the example of being in an airplane and the oxygen mask is deployed.
Yeah.
They say put it on your face first so you have a clear head so you can help those around you.
Right. I've had this discussion with her before in a letter, just because I thought it might be easier to communicate this with her, and she thinks I'm overly sensitive, but it's not. It's not.
What's her astrological sign, Nancy?
She's a Cancer. She's a water sign too.
Oh, okay. That explains it. Explain it to do, Lucy. Explaining. Okay. They're very emotional.
Yeah.
They're very Klingons. They cling on to that emotion. They'll never forget how you made them feel. Okay.
Yeah.
And, yeah. And there was at some point the way from her perspective. She's guarded, or she puts up her walls around you because at one point in time you used your laser Scorpio energy to zing her with self-awareness that she wasn't ready to be aware of. So you got to take responsibility for that. So what Spirit is suggesting here is saying, look, I love you, and Cancers need to hear that. Cancers need to know how much they're loved and appreciated. And say, look, I love you. I have always loved you. Right now, I'm wrestling with liking your behavior towards me. And until you can come to terms with it with me so that we can heal it and release it, I think we need to go our separate ways for a while. It's like going a boxing match. Let's go to the separate corners.
Right. I don't even need to say anything. I think she knows that because this is the first year I didn't get a birthday card from her, and
yikes. Okay, especially from a Cancerian, because they remember everything.
I know.
She didn't forget. All right.
No.
So she's sending you. She's ghosting you. She's sending you the message. I'm hurt, and I'm not going to acknowledge you because I don't feel acknowledged by you.
Right. Well, I'm ghosting her, too, because I feel actually better without her in my life right now.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, that's what I meant about taking your separate corners. You both need a timeout right now, and that's okay for healing and introspection and getting yourself together. And later on down the road, you'll have a chance to reconcile, because I do feel that will happen, but not this year.
Yeah, that's okay. I thank you for affirming that. I really, really, I knew it in my heart. I just needed to hear it and you're all so wise and wonderful. So thank you. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Raven.
Raven is just, that's why I'm always raving about Raven. She's just awesome. Okay, so thanks for calling in, Nance.
Thank you, Grace. Love you.
Okay, take care. Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Raven, isn't it wonderful when you can give clarity to people? When you can.
I love it.
Put that light, the aha light on, and they go, oh, that's what it is. Because sometimes we get so bogged down by our own perspective that it's difficult to perceive, the expression, walk a mile in somebody's shoes before you start criticizing.
Judging.
Yeah. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, so I think that you were absolutely on point and brilliant there, Raven, once again. And who else we got asking questions of us? Okay, we have Jelena. I can't pronounce your last name, sweetheart. Please forgive me. Marcic with accent marks on the C's. So, Jelena, your aunt has passed, and you're looking for validation that she's all right. And Jelena, I want to say that, was this cancer-related, her passing? Please let me know in the comments so that I make sure I'm picking up on the right person around you. Oh, okay. So your aunt, so that's correct then, that she passed because of cancer, right? Initially cancer, then COVID. Okay. She got the double C working against her, and she was exhausted, your aunt. She said that she willingly left the planet, her soul, because she knew that she could do so much more from spirit than to stay here in the physical. And she was kind of like an earth angel anyway, this woman. This woman's energy is on a vibratory level that's, and the archangels are saying with her, what a good woman, what a good person. And I keep getting the number 3 connected. Oh, it's her daughter that had cancer. And she passed last year. Okay, so we're having Hail, Hail, the gang's all here going on, all right? Which happens a lot in spirit. It's like everybody queues up like, oh, pick me, I want to talk to her. Oh, pick me. So sometimes the information can be bundled, but just please know that she is happy. She's rejoicing. She's just so happy that she's not in pain. And she's making me feel pain like everywhere in my body. So she was not a happy camper while the last couple months she was here on the planet. But she does come to you in your dreams. You're not making it up. It really is a visitation. That's what the terminology is for it. And so, Mike, I can't see you right in the middle of the light. Okay. And Magic Mike's telling me we only got 1 minute. So if you're watching live, don't go away. Raven and I will be right back. We're in the time warp here. When Raven comes, it just goes by too quickly. So we're going to be right back. Don't go away. Raven and I will be here for you. And don't forget to check her out on Instagram at Lead With Energy and at Raven New York. And her website, www.ravenadams.com. Trust me, you want to interact with this gifted person.